What's up, guys? It's your host, Professor Showtime here with another educational, with another entertaining, with another exciting episode of Pokemon GO PvP. Oh my gosh, trainers, we have some amazing matches to showcase tonight. Of course, we're going to bring the spice, but first we gotta set up the episode, we gotta talk about it. Today we're talking about none other than Umbreon. Umbreon? Simply amazing. Don't sleep on this Pokemon. He is dominating Great League, and guys, if you can, put him on your team. Everybody has access to him. We'll give you the tips of how to exactly get Umbreon. It's super easy. I'll explain it to you in detail, but first let's go over it. What makes Umbreon so special? It's not the damage per turn, it's the energy gained per turn. He gains so much energy, it's going to put your opponent at a disadvantage because you know the dark type moves super easy to get super effective on, so you're gonna get charged move after charge move after charge move. You can spam your charge move. Your opponent is going to be really hesitant to keep taking the blows because they do add up over time. I like to put Umbreon in the lead because there are not too many counters to him, so when your opponent switches, you're usually going to get switch advantage. We have some hype gameplay showcasing this, but first let me bring up the stats on Umbreon so you guys can see exactly what I'm talking about. So check it out. This is GamePress, right? It's straight on GamePress's website. We'll go down a little bit. We checked the PvP move, fast moves, we searched by all, and we did it by the amount. Look at this right column right here, and I highlighted a Snarl. This is Umbreon's fast move. This is preferred fast move. Definitely go Snarl. Don't go anything else in Umbreon, go Snarl. And the energy per turn is 4.3, which is 5th in the entire game. He's gaining so much energy. But not only that, right? You might say, hey, but Showtime, Lock On has 5. Yes, Lock On has 5, but look at the energy gained. Lock On only gains actually 5 energy, but Snarl gains 13. Guys, you're gonna be gaining 13 energy per turn. You combine that with Umbreon's actual moveset. I can bring it up really quickly. Of course, you're gonna use foul play on Umbreon. Must use foul play. It's only taking, look at the charge energy. Look at this line right here. It's only taking 45 energy to get charged. But like we learned before, it's gonna gain 13 energy per an attack. So it gains 13, 26, 39. By your 4th quick attack, you're going to be able to use a foul play. So you're going to be able to spam foul plays every 4 attacks, and then the 3rd time every 3 attacks. Your opponent is not going to know what to do. He's going to be in a world of hurt, and like I said before, he's going to be forced to use shields. So like we stated, you're not using Umbreon for the quick damage, you're using him to wear your opponent down over time. Like I said, we're going to get switch advantage because he's going to use his shield, but more importantly, he's definitely going to switch out because you're going to be whittling his health down. Umbreon is a staple. Like I said, I like to use him in the lead because it gets my opponent off balance with all the charge moves that are coming at him. Guys, we got some hype gameplay to showcase this. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and consider subscribing. Definitely click the thumbs up. It helps other trainers find the channel as well. I'm trying to grow into the Pokemon GO PvP community, so stay tuned. It's showtime. I'm sorry, one last tip before we get into the gameplay. I gotta show you guys exactly how to get Umbreon if you don't have him already. Oh man, I'm super sorry about that. Oh man, so basically this is what you gotta do. I'll bring it up on the screen. Basically, you get any Eevee, right? As you know, Eevee evolves into Umbreon. Rename Eevee this name right here, Tameo. Tameo. Just rename him Tameo before you before you evolve him, and then evolve him. Super easy. It's guaranteed to evolve into an Umbreon, but of course you can only do this once. All right, it's not gonna work, so make sure you pick the Eevee that you want. I'm not too crazy about IVs, you know. I'm not the biggest IV person. You guys know I maximize type effectiveness over IVs, so these are the IVs that I have on the Umbreon. Nothing to write home about, but yeah guys, that's how you do it. There's also another way to do it if you've done it this way already, but you want to get another Umbreon. But I'm gonna let you guys in the community type it down below. If you know the way, definitely type it down below. I know it involves walking with your EV a few kilometers, but let me know, let everybody in the community know by typing it down below. But if you want a guaranteed Umbreon when you evolve an EV, that's all you gotta do. Rename it to Mayo and it will evolve into Umbreon. Let me know in the comments down below if you guys have any other tips. Stay tuned for some hype gameplay. Now it's showtime. Alright, so let's get into the match. So excited. Of course, we lead Umbreon, and the reason that we're leading Umbreon is because we want to force our opponent to switch. And the reason why he should switch is because he's going to see that he's not going to be able to keep up with my charge attacks, because our charge attack is most likely going to come off first. And if we get the shields used, that's even better. Because the thing about Umbreon is that you want to get your opponent to use his shields as quick as possible, and then you want to get switch advantage. So he switches into a Pokemon, and I say, great, I can pick the counter. Really, really simple. So it makes your job super easy. So we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna use our Skarmory. We're gonna shield because we don't know what my opponent is packing. We don't know he has a dynamic punch. It's a fighting move, and you know, Skarmory is a steel type Pokemon, so it would have done some damage. But look how quick we get our Sky Attack off. And our opponent should actually use a shield, and you know what, guys? Oh, he didn't use a shield. Okay, super effective. Bye-bye. He didn't want to commit his second shield, so he's going to bring the counter. He brings out Houndoom, and he goes, guys, no, fire is going to eat my steel Pokemon apart, but we get another Sky Attack off. And let's see if my opponent shields this time. And he might want to shield because he wants to beat me. Yeah, so that's both shields are gone now. So I think we've done our job. I think Skarmory's done his job. We're gonna let him go down. He annihilated his Toxicroak, and he got the Houndoom halfway down. Both shields are gone. Now we're gonna bring out our Lapras, which is a hard counter to Houndoom. Here we go, the big tank Lapras. No need to even use the charge move because we're just gonna farm him down. Oh man, so now we got a charged up Lapras versus his last Pokemon, and which is the Altaria. So now Surf's up, Hang 10. We're gonna get our Surf on. Excellent as usual. Not effective, but just like Umbreon, the water gun pressure is a lot as well. We're gonna use shield because this is his last Pokemon, so we're gonna shield. No need to save the shields. We don't get extra points for that. So of course we're gonna get another Surf off. Surf, I know we discussed Umbreon in the beginning. It's like 4 energy per turn. Surf is actually 3 energy per turn if anybody was interested in that. So it's pretty effective as well. So we're gonna be able to get him, whittle him down a little bit more, and we get to a third Surf. You guys see how efficient this team is? This team is super fast. So many charge moves, and these moves are not effective, but they stack up. So yeah, guys, so that's a note. We didn't get to see Umbreon action too much this game, but next game I'm gonna have a little bit more spice for you. So yeah, we win. I'm having a blast, guys. If you're having a blast, don't forget, sub to the channel. Like I said, brand new to the Pokemon GO PvP community, but I'm loving the love that I'm getting, and I just want to return it back. So if you're new, consider subscribing, click the thumbs up, lets other trainers find the channel and as well. We start Umbreon, but this is a hard counter, so we got to get out of here as quick as possible. I don't even know why I waste my time trying to do one attack. I got to get out of there. So Skarmory is a little bit better. Our attack is coming. We must shield. The reason why we must shield is because this is our only answer for his Pokemon. We don't have an answer for the Metachamp, so we must shield because we got to get this going. We're gonna try to get an excellent on this. For the Sky Attack, you want to farm in the middle of the screen, and I'll showcase it a little bit more. We're gonna shield again. So, like I said, the reason we shield is because we got to get this Metachamp down with the Skarmory. Because if we don't, it's going to be a problem. His attack rolls again, but he bails out, and we're switch locked. Our switch is not up yet, but our energy is. We got to get out of there because we got to get our Skarmory on the Metachamp. If not, it's going to be very difficult for us. Not effective. Okay, now we're able to switch, but are we going to pull the trigger? We did not pull the trigger. The attack is coming. We're gonna take some damage. It's not gonna be effective, but we will take some damage. and we got to get out. Now we finally get the switch out. So now we're gonna bring our Umbreon. All right, so this is not the best matchup for us, guys, but it's neutral damage. But because we're gonna get so many charge moves off, look what happens. So we get one charge move off, and he decides to stay in. And then the fourth one, now the attack is incoming. We're gonna let it go through. We don't have a choice, actually. It's a Brave Bird, so we're gonna get another attack off, and we're gonna go for the excellent nice and slowly. I thought about not doing the excellent because he was pretty far down, but I didn't want to take any chances. So we're tied with energy with Azumarill. We're tied with energy, but check it out, guys. We're gonna get our charge attack off before him. It's not effective, but look at the energy, guys. It's not effective, but pay attention to this. So this is actually supposed to be a favorable matchup for Azumarill because he should have some type of fairy action, but we get a second charge attack off before he got one off, and we didn't even have any stored energy. So we're gonna get out of there because Azumarill is not the best matchup. We're gonna try to absorb the blow. Hopefully it's an ice move, but it's a play rough, so it's a good thing we switched because play rough would have beat my Umbreon. So now we get the water gun. I mean, now we get the surf. Hang 10, surfs up. He blocks it, but we should be able to farm that. Oh, he gets a tackle. Finally, he gets his charge move off. We get to see what his charge move is. It's a power up punch. It's going to be super effective, but look how much of a tank Lapras is. Lapras is such a tank. Oh my gosh. Super effective, and it barely did any damage. So the Azumarill is going to come back out, but look how energy efficient the team is. Like I said, we're going to get another surf on. This is very humiliating for my opponent. You know, it's not effective, but look at his energy. So the Umbreon wasn't effective. Now we're going to come in with a loaded Skarmory. And we got too excited. This should have been excellent, guys. I got too excited. Now check it out. If it was excellent, I would have beat him. He would have been gone if that was excellent. You see the slither of health I left him with? If only I got excellent on that. But yeah, so he gets to play rough. It's not effective. I will go down. I'll bring the Umbreon just to finish him off. But he should have been finished off with the Skarmory, but it wasn't effective. I got another game to show you guys, and this one is going to be really spicy. I want to show you guys how effective it is even when you lose the lead. All right, let's get into some spice. All right, so we start Umbreon. He starts Victory Bell, and it looks like we might be in a little bit of trouble. I don't like the matchup. I'm going to switch out because I think my Magmortar is going to be able to take him out, but he hard switches into Azumarill. And I'm switch locked. Yes, I get a fire off, but you guys know this is not going to end well for me. He shields for what reason, I have no idea why he shields, but he did shield, and he can proceed to just farm me down. I'm going to get another charge move off, but it's not going to do anything. Does he let this one go through? Yes, he lets it go through. It's not effective. All right, so he's just going to farm me down. He did not even use his charge move, so kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place. I'm gonna bring my big tank out, Lapras, and of course we get some Go Battle lag going on. Don't know if it helped me or if it helped my opponent. I have no idea, but he's gonna get his charge move off first because his Azumarill was charging up from the match before. I'm gonna take some damage. Finally, Surf is up for me, and of course we're gonna get an excellent on Surf. But it doesn't look good for me, guys. As you guys know, I'm down one Pokemon already, and he has all of his Pokemon, so it's gonna be tough. He gets another attack off. Like I said, this Azumarill was fully charged because it fully charged down my fire Pokemon. But this time it's a play rough. Hurts a little bit more. But as you know, Lapras is a tank. I'm gonna get Surf on, but he switches out just at the right time. So good job to my opponent. So my opponent is doing everything right. So I'm gonna have to bring out the star of the show. We gotta bring out the Umbreon, and we're gonna see what we can do. Like I said, his Pokemon was charged up a little bit, so we're gonna be forced to use our first shield because we really want Umbreon to shine. So now we're gonna get our charge attacks going on. So we're gonna get our first excellent on. And what does my opponent do? Does my opponent block? He doesn't shield, so Victory Bell goes down. So that's one Pokemon down. He has two more, so he sends out his Azumarill, and Azumarill should be a good counter against Umbreon, but that's not how it stacks up in the real world. On paper it is, but not in the real world. We'll use the foul play. It's not effective, but we got one foul play, and now the Azumarill was farmed up a little bit, so we're going to use our shield because we don't want any play rough, because play rough will dominate me. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get to another foul play. Some might say, hey Showtime, you should have just farmed them down. Nope, don't want to farm them down because it's difficult to farm down Azumarill because of the typing. So we get our charge move off, and now this Magmar comes out, and he's a fresh Magmar, but I'm gonna get to foul play way before him. Yeah, we had no energy saved up because, as you guys know, we used our energy to take down the Azumarill. So we took down two Pokemon. This is the third Pokemon attack coming. This time I don't have any shields, but check out how bulky Umbreon is. I didn't discuss how bulky it was. That was a fire move. He's not resistant to fire at all. That was normal damage. And now I get to a third charge move on this fire Pokemon. Guys, this Pokemon is the star of the show. The charge attacks do so much damage time after time after time. My opponent's, it's almost not even fair. It's almost not even fair how fast he gets his charge move off. All right, let's get into this. We lead Umbreon as usual. Oh man, this is a tough lead. This is a tough matchup for us. This doesn't look too good on paper for us. We are gonna go ahead and go for the foul play, you know, because we're gonna get to our charge moves first, and we'll see what my opponent does. Of course, we're gonna go excellent. Let's see if we can get an early shield. And usually you get the early shield because the opponent is usually like, how does he get off so quickly? We're gonna shield also, or we're gonna let this go through. Can't quite remember what I did. We let it go through. It's a dark type move. We let it go through. He switches out. He brings out the Whiscash. I get another foul play off. And let's see what he does. Let's see if he goes ahead and gets a shield for this one. He doesn't. So I'm gonna go ahead and go Lapras, right? Because I know my Lapras can withstand the Whiscash. We're gonna shield because we're not sure if he's gonna. It was a Blizzard also. Would have been nice if we let it go through. But we're gonna get to a Surf, and we get to it really quickly. And my opponent, let's see what he does. Let's see what he does. He let it go through. Yeah. This one, it's interesting, right? It's a Mud Bomb. It does some damage. Lapras is a tank. I'll be able to get some energy down for the next Pokemon. And yeah, my opponent is in a world of hurt right now. My switch move is not up yet. He has the Jirachi back, and I get another Surf. Look how efficient the energy is, guys. It's just like I said before. It's not fair how quickly I can get these moves off. And my opponent's gonna try to whittle me down, and now he gets an attack incoming. And do I shield? I do, because I'm not sure if he has access to an electric move, but no, it's a Doom Desire, and that's it. That's it. We're gonna use the Surf to get him down, or we just farm him down? We farm him down, so now we had loaded energy for whoever comes out. This is my opponent's third Pokemon. As you guys know, that's a Fire Ghost type, so this water move is gonna be super effective. Good job for him blocking it. And he has the Marowak, and I have 3 Pokemon left. Well, now I have 2. I'm gonna bring back out my my Umbreon. Most likely, I'm not even gonna need Magmortar this time. Yep, because as you guys know, the Dark is gonna be effective against the Ghost, so his move is not gonna hurt me too much. Plus, I'm a tank. He uses the Shadow Ball. It doesn't hurt me too much. Not effective. I'm gonna use the Foul Play. The Foul Play should be super effective. So for all the people that are running Haunter or even Gengar, Umbreon is going to really counter them, because those are Ghost types, and then Dark counters Ghost. So he's going to send another attack in, and it's not going to be effective. I have a small amount of damage, health, but look, it didn't even take any health. Umbreon is so tanky. We didn't discuss how tanky Umbreon is, but it's really, really tanky. And look at this, guys. Look how many charge moves we get off, guys. It's not fair. It's simply not fair. Guys, if you're having fun, let me know. Leave a comment in the comment section. Let me know that you're having fun. Let me know you like these type of videos. And click the bell notification so you get an alert because we will be live streaming soon.